just a warning for listeners for the table play. This is intended for a more mature audience, so there will be swearing. Heavier topics are going to be included. Just watch at your own discretion. Thank you. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Lightning Banquet. Before we get started, though, I would like to say that we do have a Discord now. You can post about Lightning Banquet or get updates, but it should be down in the description. Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
Wow, welcome back.
Oh my gosh.
Episode
Welcome
I don't even
12?
know who I am.
This is 12, right?
Yeah, this is 12.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I wasn't sure. It's been a minute,
I think
so.
it's 12.
No, yeah, you were
Yeah,
right,
it's
right.
12.
Because last one was 11. 10 was whenever they first joined, so.
God, it feels like it's been fucking forever.
It's been
Has
a
it been like
lot's
a month?
happened. It's
Like,
been
am I?
3
Has
weeks.
it been like a
3?
month? Oh my god.
Yeah, so almost a month.
Woo!
It's been a hot
That's a
minute.
long time.
A hot minute. All right, well, who's going to start off with a recap?
Well, I thought
I've been dying. To
Or-
do this
or-
recap.
See, I don't even remember the format. What do we do?
Yeah, we usually
recap
do-
and facts.
fun facts. So
I don't even remember.
I'll cut that out and just say, like, now we'll do shocking facts or something, and then you gotta say the thing, though.
I'm for shocking
Sorry.
facts.
Or you can just keep that whole thing in and you just make it like awkward. Alright, anyways, hi everyone. I'm Luke. I play Traylane Uhyris, a tiefling sorcerer. And my shocking fact today is Traylane does not have a mirror in her room, nor does she want one in there. That doesn't go for the entire estate, just her room.
Oh, it's my turn. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm off my game. I'm Becky. I play Venya. She is an artificer rogue. And Venya's shocking fact is that her arm I don't know if it still works, but her arm that Silton gave her, each one of the fingers is a different tool, like a Swiss Army knife. Like it opens up.
That's a good one. So is that where you keep your like your thieves' tools and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Mechanically?
Yeah, I think that's that's good.
Dope.
Yeah, hi everyone. Ilya is a tiefling swarmkeeper ranger. His shocking fact is that he spent about 8 months in 2 different druid circles. He desperately wanted to learn how to wild shape, but his ego was too big that he could never get it down. So he remained a ranger and
So
not
is
a
that why he's-
multi-class.
Is that why he's a ranger now?
Yeah,
Just like I'm already the perfect form. I don't know.
yeah.
Shame.
He couldn't let go.
You can't wild shape into an insect.
No, he tried, but it
That
just
might be a
doesn't click
fun.
for him.
That might be a fun little experiment for multi-classing later.
Yeah, well, so I was thinking he already tried to multi-class, but it just didn't work for him.
Didn't take. Tried to multi-class in real life. It just didn't take.
And,
Okay.
Hi, I am Brett, and I play Edwin Thatch. Edwin's shocking fact for the day is that despite tattoos in the Navy being highly prevalent and basically required, Thatch does not have a single one because he couldn't find anybody willing to give him a tattoo. He was ostracized so much nobody wanted to do it.
Oh no!
That's kind of wild, considering, like you just said, it's almost like a requirement to get a tattoo. Nobody wanted the tattoo.
No ink, no ink on Thatch.
Interesting. Okay. Shocking fact about Bonnick.
He's still at the bathhouse.
He's still at the bathhouse.
Yeah, that's shocking. That's really.
No. So Bonnick, we're gonna keep it simple. I think Bonnick is going to his favorite thing to eat in the world are like fried honeycombs.
Bonnick's a patootie.
Simple, and I don't know if that's shocking.
Simple dumb.
I don't know.
I mean, they're
It's-
fun facts. We just call them shocking.
He's just a boy.
He's just a boy.
He's
He's just a
boy.
middle-aged boy.
I guess technically, in the grand scheme of things, he would be considered middle-aged, but yeah, he's. It is what it is. Okay. All right. Who's recapping?
I have been dying to do this recap.
Please
Oh, good.
enlighten us.
So,
And don't forget about
After-
your inspiration.
yes, I will definitely forget about that. Check. We made it to town. Ilya insisted everybody needed a bath. Even if you didn't think you needed a bath, you needed a bath. And then he went ahead. We got some delightful bath time. Decadent, even. we turned this small town into a 5-star spa. It was amazing. And then everybody talked very loudly about their plans. They tried to
Everybody?
whisper, but it was like, so I think and
You could just say
we had
Charlie.
Traylon was accidentally yelling.
Yeah, we had to split the party. Always a good decision. We sent Thatch and Venya to the estate, and Traylane and Ilya went shopping, refilled some supplies, had a run-in with one of Mr. Thatch's former kind of hostile co-workers, in which Traylane spilled his whole guts, and Ilya had to have a very sombering conversation with her about that, which he doesn't like to have. And then we left Ilya and Traylon on their way to the estate, flipping wildly to Mr. Thatch dropping some amazing one-liners on Jack Eck, the spy master, willingly stepping into a cage that is definitely temporary. And Sophia charming / befriending one of the maids as she runs through the mansion. And I believe she just ran into a bunch of guards, which is where we left her at. So we have Thatch in. Oh, there's a bit of a whipping too, if I recall, for Thatch. But we left. Yeah, we left
There's a
Thatch
whipping.
in a cage. Venya head-oning some guards, and Traylon and Ilya making their way to see what kind of mess is going on.
I am disguised as my mother.
That's true. Yes, we have some disguised selves going on. Ilya is a human, generic human man, and Traylon is her mom.
Correct.
And I did
Yeah.
describe what she looked like last time. I don't know if we need
Yeah.
to repeat that, but
No, because I think did you ever post anything about it?
posted it. And I did explain it, but it was very like my explanations are never the greatest when it comes to some physical features. So if you wanna explain it again, go ahead. But
Me too.
Yeah, because
So essentially, it's kind of this is how I was actually thinking about this earlier. Kind of like a more sharp, slightly older, like Elvira almost. You know what I mean? You don't know who Elvira is, do you?
Not Luke looking up Elvira right now.
how do you spell that?
She's got Dolly Parton.
Elvira.
That's actually that's the perfect way to describe.
Sharper features, a little slightly hooked nose, a little bit older, higher cheekbones. She's very done up, kind of like a charcoal gray hair. Yeah. What's her name again? I don't remember your mom's name.
I don't think we ever said anything, but it's Fairthane.
Whoa, no, we didn't. I remember that.
Yeah, Farafane
Fairthane. Kind of like a little bit of a rhyme, like
with a th.
Fairthane.
Right.
No, like F as in
starts with
Frank.
th. Or
F.
what does it start with?
F-A-R-A.
Thank you.
Sorry, I was not comprehending
Sorry.
that.
Sorry, F as in Foxtrot? What do military people say? Brett, you
think
probably know that.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Foxtrot.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty summer. That was the recap. That was good.
It was great.
Did we talk about what Venya did?
A little bit.
She ran upstairs.
Piano.
Scooby Doo
Okay,
around the house a little bit.
She made a friend
You did make a friend. Yeah.
briefly.
Okay.
Which mechanically, after that effect is over, she does know she was charmed.
How long does it last?
But it's quick. I think it's like a 10-minute
It's like
thing.
Okay. So time's
Sorry,
couple.
not even 10. It's 1 minute. It's quick.
Okay.
Oh,
so
you
it's
used friendship, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. All right. Any questions,
Not
comments,
even sure
concerns?
person.
I have concerns.
Anything?
I'm concerned about
Um,
the snake.
Snake.
I need a map. Because I feel like I remember walking into
Switch
a
it.
group of people.
Where are we at?
I think you just went up the stairs. Like you escaped the guards, used shield, and then you were running up the stairs. That's
I
where we ended.
believe I
11:30.
We'll have Expeditious Retreat popped as well, because that's 10
Yes.
minutes.
You remember that?
Yes. Yeah, because you had just put that on after you physically ran into the group
Yeah.
of 3. Okay. So we're gonna start with Ilya and Traylene. You guys were making your way.
Yeah, I think before we get too close, Ilya wants to stop them, put a hand on Trailene's shoulder, the message walkie-talkie up to his mouth, and be like, I fear
Don't touch
death
me.
walks with us.
Don't touch me right now. It's not a good time to do this.
He takes his hand down. I fear death walks with us to this estate. I trust that you'll do what you have to do to save your friends, and so will I. And we can confess our sins to the stars later. Also, and then he slips the letter into your coat. Burn this for me if I get caught, and if you have to make a hard choice, leave me behind. I'm not involved with what you guys got into, and I'm fairly certain of where I'll go when they figure that out.
So, question,
Also,
Cody.
we left the gnome at the bathhouse.
Question, Cody. So first, you said before that we had to message. You had to do this. Is that only the person?
I didn't say I didn't. You don't physically have to do this every time. I'm just
Okay,
saying
you
the
just-
components for message is a copper wire.
Okay.
So like people, I've seen people describe it like wrapped around their fingers or like wrapped
Okay.
on a bracelet. You know what I mean? Just wherever.
Now,
I live
is
for that walkie-talkie life.
Is that the person sending it, or is it also the person receiving it? Because I just
Sending person
just
who's
sending.
using the
So I can respond for free with no just I have them in my mouth. That's it.
correct.
Okay. She is gonna respond. Is it like a word limit? I forget, or is it just as much as I'm not sure if.
I mean, it's got to be something quick. It's just a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like because it takes 6 seconds to cast, so I would imagine anything you can say.
Okay.
within,
Well,
like, 6 seconds.
I don't know how much I could say in 6 seconds. I mean, if you're constantly doing it, I can constantly reply. But
Yeah, that's
Um,
how I imagine.
we're going to get caught. We're going to get caught together. But I do have a plan going forward.
I don't think he responds. I think he's ready just to fall on this bullet,
Mm-hmm.
whether they like it or not.
All right. So, yeah, like we said before, we're seeing the contingent of the knights, and then is it my family's guards as well, or is it like only the knights? Is there any family guards or security?
So on the way to the estate, it's primarily it's exclusively like the similarly dressed soldiers that you had encountered before.
Okay.
The fully armored with the bouquet of roses and thorns wrapped around.
They're still out of the way
Sigil.
from me.
Now they're observing you. They're watching you guys as you are approaching. Like they're not moving from their posts. They're not interacting with you, but they are 100% clocking you
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and just observing, right? And then, but as you get closer to the estate, you get onto the actual grounds and you kind of begin walking underneath the canopies of trees down the archways and everything like that down the road. Now you're starting to see a little bit more of the family guard that you're referring to.
Okay.
They're dressed a little bit lighter, like their armors are a little bit lighter. They're all wearing the same outfit in the colors of your house, which in this case is primarily just like blacks and grays.
Mhm.
And the frequency in which they're positioned is a little bit more clustered. Now, once you get up to the actual house proper, it's a combination of everything. You'll see the normal like soldiers that you had encountered earlier. You'll see a mix of various family guards. You'll see there's even a couple that look to be like they're a little bit higher ranking of soldier order. So it's a combination once you get up to the house.
So we eventually.
So realistically, how this is going to work is 100% dependent on what you're going to do.
So yeah. So Traylene is going up the door with her visibly servant person right now. She's going to. There's 2 guards at the gate. That's what you established before, right? Are they family?
Can we do one clarifying question in
Yes.
regards to Ilya's disguise? I think I sent you the lore document way back when, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so did you see on the lore document closer to the bottom the stricken? You were reading about them?
Yes.
Okay. So the stricken are essentially the slaves,
Mm-hmm.
the lower people. They all have that scar on their chest, right? Are you disguised as one of them, or are you disguised as like a normal looking servant?
A normal looking servant. Yeah, just a normal looking servant. A little odd because the tattoo, his magical tattoo, is on his face and not on his arm or leg where he normally keeps it. But that's very intentional to mark him as someone with a face tattoo. But no, not stricken.
Okay, continue. Sorry,
Okay.
carry on.
So we get up, and again, this is another clarification question. Are they family, or are they not, like the
guards
knights?
like at the door?
Yes.
These ones are knights. These are soldiers. The two that are at the door right now.
Okay, that changes what I was gonna do quite a bit. All right. Crap. So she is gonna just hail and just go. She's gonna look to the knight, and she's going to just say, "Any updates? Information, please."
Roll me a deception check, please.
Okay.
You got this, charisma caster.
Well, you see, I have something. Okay, 17. I have a 1 get out of jail free card right now. So
He stands at attention, the knight that you were addressing. You hear the armor clacking as he kind of straightens up a little bit and positions his weapon in hand. Ma'am, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, I shouldn't question, but we weren't told of your
yes, you
arrival.
shouldn't question. And also, this is my estate, is it not? What am I doing at my own estate?
That was a poor phrasing on my behalf. I apologize. I just we were not prepared for your visitation. None of your typical arrangements have been made.
It's a really strange time right now, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Apologies.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to come in? He's going to open the door.
Are you going to answer the question?
In regards to your information.
Yes.
But what depends what you're seeking.
First, have you found the thing? The girl?
The girl, as in your
Yes.
daughter?
Well, the thing, not
What?
thing. The girl. Have you found the girl?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay.
No, not yet. There are some people in the house right now. One in particular is in the basement. Mr. Brood is speaking with him, I believe. The other ran a girl, not the girl in question. A girl.
So, is my estate just some sort of free jailhouse now? Is that what this has turned into? I don't understand. I will come in, and I'm going to address the situation. Clearly, I have to.
Just kind of motion into the door. He opened the door for you already.
Yeah, she walks in.
As this conversation is happening, Venya, you are Scooby-Doo. I just looked at Scooby-Doo too. That's funny. You're Scooby-Doo scrambling
Oh
on
god.
the second floor of the house. What are you doing? You have at least 5 soldiers and guards, a combination of the two, chasing you right now.
Behind me or in front of me?
Behind you. You just ran up the
Okay.
stairs.
Okay, so then oh god, I hate to make you do this because the map is such a pain in the ass. What's up the stair? I mean, she's running.
So you ran up the stairs, and the stairs lead into there's a long hallway that's the length of the house. Doors on both sides, probably 3 or so doors on either side. And at the end of the hallway, it ends in a large window, like a floor to ceiling window.
Okay, is it like?
All of the doors are closed right now. The hall is lit. The window is a solid. It's not one of those ones that you can open up. It's like a solid pane of glass.
Okay. Okay. I guess she's just gonna go into like the first room that she encounters.
Okay, left or right?
Right.
Luke, give me. I need a number 1 through 6 from you.
Oh no.
4.
Okay.
Okay. So you go into the first door on your right.
Mm-hmm.
You open it up, and it is looks to be like a spare, like a bedroom of some sort. You see a
How-
wardrobe on the wall. There's a large queen-size bed, end tables on either sides. Does not look like it's been inhabited in quite some time. Inhabited as in lived in. It's clean. It's not dusty. It's put together, but it just doesn't look like anybody has stayed here.
Okay. How far were they behind me? Like right behind me, or like can close the door?
You had with Expeditious Retreat, you got up the stairs pretty quick.
Okay.
You could probably have gotten in and closed the door behind you without them seeing it.
Okay. Next question: is there a window?
Yes, there's 2 windows.
Are they openable?
Would you like to go try?
I don't know. I guess I'll try first.
Okay. So I'm assuming you close the door quietly behind you, right? It's not like you just slam it. Okay, make me a stealth check. Perfect.
21.
Okay, so you run over to the window and you try to open the window, and the first one that you try does in fact open.
Okay, is there like a ledge, or can I just?
There's no ledge on. There's like a flower pot, like a hanging flower thing on it, but there's not like an actual ledge.
And does it go up any higher?
There's one more floor above you. And
I
the
feel like I've
house,
lost the plot.
the architecture of the house is Gothic in nature, so it's
Scalable?
very easily like you could probably
okay.
scale it.
Yeah. So we're gonna go out the window and go up, not down.
Okay. You crawl out the window. Make me a acrobatics check.
21.
Okay. Up above you, it looks to be like a very similar layout. There's another window right up above. Or you can crawl. Think of this as like a side scroller video game. You can go up, you can go over, you can go whichever way you want to go.
I want to go as high as possible with the intention of looking over from the top and seeing what happens. Because if Thatch leaves, I'm gonna follow him.
So like you want to go up to the roof
Maybe.
if you can. Okay. I mean you're moving quickly.
Or I can
so...
just like perch wherever. Can I like just kind of try to blend in? Can I like stealth into the side of the house? Or keep going up, which is fine.
I mean, either or. There's places. So if you go up a little bit more on like the third floor is where some of the ledges are. Some like there's a balcony off to the one side.
Okay.
You would have to climb a little bit more to go to that to get to the balcony itself.
Yeah,
But,
let's do that with the
your thing is active,
intention.
so you got plenty of time.
Okay, I want with the intention of making my way to like the road we came in on, because I would like to see if anybody leaves, specifically Thatch, because I don't know they're here yet, right?
Right. Okay, so you climb up, and so you're kind of on the side of the house, so you want to make your way to the front portion of the house. And with a 21 acrobatics, you're nimble, you're fine. That's totally doable. However, I want you to make another stealth check to attempt to kind of be quiet and blend in. Jesus Christ. Okay.
28.
Yeah, you're fucking invisible. You're like, you might as well be the stone at this point.
She's a gargoyle.
Rogue shit.
Yeah, so you very easily scale and make your way over to the front of the house, and you actually perch. There probably are gargoyles on the house in some capacity, so you probably you kind of position yourself on the gargoyle and make yourself blend in like with the wings outstretched, and you're there, you're hidden.
Okay, good. So we're out of dodge, and she is watching the road to wait for next steps.
Okay, to the basement, Mr. Thatch. You are in this kind of cage. It's a metal cage. It's a real cage. Which has been locked. You've been locked into it. Jack-Ack is still kind of behind that table that he was behind, playing around with his writing implement that he had the last time. And Sneed is also there with his pet, I don't know, boa constrictor or something, a giant snake. It's a big fucking snake. Yeah, actually, I had this kind of thought when I was re-listening earlier. It's kind of like Voldemort and the snake. I don't remember what the snake's name is. Nagini, is that what it is?
Yes. Yeah.
Very similar vibes. Like the snake is just kind of circling the cage, like waiting for it to be able to get to its prey. Sneed is just standing by, smirking at you inside the cage.
Thatch is just like got his hands behind his head, feet perched up on the bars. I imagine it's not like long enough for him to sort of lounge in, but he's doing his best.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's not massive. It's probably like 5 by 5. So you probably
he's taller than it is wide, so he's got his feet like perched up, head with his hands behind it, just waiting around.
Jack-Ack,
ignoring the snake and trying to like make eye contact with Sneed.
Okay. So Jack-Ack is standing here and begins to pace slightly impatiently. And you can see that he keeps looking behind him to a doorway that's behind, a dark doorway that's open. It's just very dark behind it. And every couple seconds, he just looks back.
Are we expecting someone, Mr. Brood?
He snaps his head to you. His tail, his little rat tail, flicks in a manner of not aggression, but kind of frustration. And he just hisses back in your direction. Unless you're going to tell me where the girl is, I do not want to hear you speak.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
He just furrows his brow a little bit and looks back at the door again.
You've gone from finding enemies of the state to children, it sounds like.
The one I'm looking for is not a child.
An enemy of the state? Oh.
Well, that is to be determined. That's why I am looking for her. That is my job. She was present at an attack on the princess's ball. I'm sure you've had to have heard it in the news.
I'm not much of a reader of the local papers. It's all politics.
The world runs on politics, Mr. Thatch. You better get used to it. Sneed chuckles and looks over at Jack-Ack and kind of starts to poke fun a little bit. You know, you're not really impressing anybody with your line of questioning, Mr. Brood. Jack-Ack flicks his attention over to Sneed and just shouts, essentially, don't you have anything better to do than stare at your old compatriot and have your little pet salivate at the waiting to eat him? Like, go find the girl. Go find the one that is running around. She's got to be here somewhere. Sneed just smirks and puffs, snaps his fingers, and the snake comes slithering over and up his body and coils around his neck and just kind of rests like a scarf on Sneed's shoulders. And he begins to slowly walk up the stairs. And it's at this time, right after Sneed kind of gets out of the room and disappears, Jack-Ack looks back at that room one more time and walks into it and disappears from your sight. Thatch.
That's just going to, like, look around. It's like, nobody, they don't run a very tight ship here. And he stands up and, like, puts his arms out of the bars and, like, produces a lockpick. They didn't search him. They kind of just left all of his stuff on him. So he's got it in his hand. I don't think he sees any reason to, like, try to break out yet, but is going to just be, like, casually leaning with his arms out of the cage, like, lockpick in his hand, just waiting for anything to happen.
Make me a perception check.
I can do that. 14.
That's not bad. You can hear, coming from that dark room, you can hear, but you can't see anything. Jack-Ack is whispering to somebody in there. You can't make out what exactly he's saying, but you can hear him whispering, and you can hear somebody murmuring back. Not quite a whisper, but a hushed, low tone responding to what Jack-Ack is saying. A male voice, it sounds like.
Thatch might try to break out now, just to go see. Listen in on that conversation.
Roll a sleight of hand then.
That is an 18.
You stick your lockpick in and begin finagling, but you're not finding the tumblers correctly.
I would like to expend a use of my second wind to do Tactical Mind.
Okay.
When you fail an ability check, you can expend the use of second wind, and instead of regaining HP, you roll 1d10 and add the result to the ability check.
Very good. Please do so.
If it fails, the use is not expended. That is 22 in total then, because I rolled a 4.
So that gets you to what you needed. And as you kind of calm down, take a deep breath, and you find the tumblers. You hear the click of the lock open up, and the gate is open.
That's just gonna sneak over to sort of the side of that doorway and try to listen in. Gotta expend that use of second wind. That's 25. Yeah.
You sneaky sneaks. You crouch down, silent as a ghost, and you make your way over to the doorway. And when you get over there, what you hear, the first thing that you hear is Jack-Ack, the whisper. And you can make out now what he's saying. We We still haven't found the girl, Father. Don't know where she is. Nobody has seen her. And you hear the response, the girl is not my primary concern, Jackak. She is but a secondary vessel. Where's the Wickendence boy? That's who I'm really interested in. And Jackak responds, the last I seen, that he was reported on, he had separated from his group and as was beginning to make his way, we assume to make his way home. We have scouts looking for him on the roads. We have scouts in the streets. We have scouts in the cities. We have scouts on the Uhyris Estate. Everybody is on the lookout. But since that incident with his handler, with that man Kit, he seems to have evaded our grasp. And the other voice says, son, do your job and do it quickly, or I will not hesitate to take that soul that I gave you all those years ago and give it to somebody more deserving. What would your mother say?
This batch is gonna start leaving. As soon as he hears that. Like, okay, I didn't understand. That's just like, I didn't understand most of that. What I did understand was that man was given a soul by whoever's in there, and I don't want any part of that. And is going to start, like, walking back up the stairs as soon as he hears the part about giving him a soul. It's like, this is too much, man.
Piggybacking off of that stealth check, you just as quietly manage to get up the stairs and make your way back up to the first floor. And as you kind of get up into the first floor, we're going to go back over to Treylane and Ilya.
Oh boy.
The room that you guys had been let into is this first room that everybody else was let into. It's this kind of entryway with the bear rug on the floor, the suits of armor in the corners, the whole nine. Standing in this room is a handful of both personal guard and soldiers.
Has it been damaged at all?
The room?
Yes. Like, has there been from all the guards and knights staying? Okay, I just wanted to see if there's been any.
I mean, it's
roughhousing.
probably not the cleanest. Like, there's probably some dirt or some mud or something like that. But I mean, it's pretty put together. The servants are still active. The servants are still cleaning and maintaining the estate, essentially.
Treylane is gonna look at the dirt and one of the servants and kind of like point at the servant and just point at the dirt.
It's a young woman who is carrying pieces of a broken flower pot.
Crazy.
And she sees you. She didn't clock you at first, but then when you made eye contact and you pointed and you directed, and she snapped straight up and got very, very nervous and immediately like put the broken bits of the flower pot like in her apron and her clothing and went and zoomed off to go find the broom very quickly.
Everything fall apart when I'm away.
One of the guards is going to approach you, one of the personal guards at that point. Not one that Treylane recognizes.
Okay.
You have not seen this man before. Madam Uhyris, we weren't expecting you. What are you? What seems to be
There's a few concerns that I have.
Here.
First, I wanted to see if there was any information on this. The girl. It's been 3 days. She doesn't know a thing about the world. So how do you even not have her in your grasp? That is my first concern. Second, my estate is being trampled on. It is currently, and she looks down at the dirt. It looks horrendous. So I advise that you guys clean up.
He's looking around.
It's not even that bad, but I expect you to clean up after yourselves after you're done. And third, I just wanted to get a grasp of everything that has happened within the past 3 days, because I clearly have not had enough information given to me.
Well, madam, with all due respect, the last we heard, you and your husband were in recovery. You were involved in that horrendous attack. I guess that's why I'm so surprised. That's why we're all just a little shocked to see you here. We thought that you were recovering from injuries sustained during the attack.
Well, do I look injured to you?
He looks you up and down. I suppose no, you don't. My apologies, ma'am.
It's your apologies. Now, I'm going to make my way and make my rounds. If I found anything out of place, I'm coming back to you Do you understand?
How about I go find my captain and
That is not necessary, is it? What is your name? What is your name?
Dunbar, ma'am.
Dunbar. Well, Dunbar, I really appreciate the little exchange that we've had here, but if there's any problems, I may or may not have a little bit of a talk with Mr. Brood. You understand?
I don't think that would be necessary.
Okay.
Madam
I'm
Iris.
so glad.
I will find some information that you are looking for.
Anything
Yes.
you have.
Yes, ma'am. Stands at attention. Ilya, what are you doing during this entire interaction?
I am watching. I think when he's in this disguise, there is a certain dimming of the light that happens to him where it's almost too easy for him to fall into servitude and protection detail and that militaristic life that was forced onto him that he rejected. So on the inside, he is like taking notes, like, okay, she's referring to herself as thing. But on the outside, you see kind of like that blank forward stare. You're very much Yvonne, not Ilya is here.
Well, that was good. That was very good. Good job. Okay. Yeah. So Traylane, you exchange pleasantries with Dunbar here.
Dunbar.
Where are you going at this point?
I mean, I think oh gosh, there was two things I wanted to do. One, I wouldn't even know about necessarily, because I don't know what's going on with Thatch. It was kind of like just to see what happened. I heard about a girl running around the state. I heard that there was somebody in the basement. She's probably like kind of, I don't know if she wants to engage with Brood.
For all you know, those could be the two same people.
Yeah. But there's another thing is that Traylane wanted to get a change of clothes, but
So where are you going?
I'll roll for it just to see which one I go to first.
My God,
so
Traylane just goes to her room and grabs stuff.
Great room.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever her priorities. Actually, no, I think she would probably kind of make her way towards where Dash would be. I'm not gonna make this up to chance. I'm gonna make the choice now because I think that would be her priority because there is a little bit of guilt with this.
Okay. Venya, from atop your perch in the gargoyle, you see nobody coming down the road. Nobody is organizing down below you. However, you do hear coming from inside the house shouting. Where'd she go? She couldn't have gotten far. She has to be here somewhere. Check the rooms. Check the wardrobes. Under the beds. And then you hear a window open. Someone sticks her head out to look out the window. And you hear one more thing. The individual who just stuck their head out the window shouts upward. Do you guys see anything from up there? Roll one more stealth check, please.
Oh god. 18.
You lucky son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
As you remain perched, you're perched, you're not moving. You can see out of the corner of your eye a soldier on the roof, wielding a longbow, who begins scanning the area. Almost looks dead at you, but the way that you're angled on the thing and the way that he's angled looking down, he can't see you. I rolled a 17 on his perception check to see you.
I love D&D.
What are you doing? Are you just gonna?
I'm
remain
not.
here and
I
you're
know.
not doing anything?
Sometimes Venya spends 3 hours talking, and sometimes she just needs to shut the fuck up and see what everybody else does.
Okay. The archer on the roof doesn't stay there for very long. He scans the area for a couple of seconds and disappears back behind the ledge of the roof. You hear the window that was previously opened shut, and it seems to calm down a little bit more as the shouting disappears further into the house. Edwin, you make your way to the top of the stairs, and waiting for you just around the corner is Mr. Sneed. He's just leaning up against the wall, almost as if he was anticipating your arrival.
Edge nods. He goes, sees him. Mm-hmm. Sneed.
I kind of knew that you were going to make your way out of that cage, Mr. Thatch.
I was pretty patient for a little bit. But everybody left, and it started to get lonely.
Jack Eck must be talking with his special, mysterious friend, if I had to guess. Is that accurate?
I think it's his dad. sounded like it was his dad who said father, and the other one said son. Something about giving him a soul.
Yeah,
And that's
he's
when I decided to leave.
That's a complicated individual, that one.
Mm,
Long and complicated history. Well, what do you suppose we do now?
I was thinking, honestly, we let bygones be bygones, and I continue on, and you continue looking for whoever it was you were supposed to be looking for.
Oh,
Convenient for both of us.
that would be. How much information do you think I should give you? Let's think. Something
I
tells
told you to.
me you've already met the individual whom we're looking for.
I mean, the implication is that I have, but to be honest, I can't say for certain one way or the other.
It's at this time that you, Traylene, and Ilya walk through that doorway into the same room in which Sneed and Thatch are talking.
And what's this then?
Can you re-up on your deception check, please?
Yeah.
That just like actually shaken.
I'm
Two
gonna.
more people.
Ooh, do I want to do it here? I'm gonna. I mean, I might as well get a use out of it. I'm gonna use my inspiration here.
Okay.
It might be over. It might be over. Okay, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better.
Sneed does not move from his position, leaning up against the door or the wall, arms crossed. Well, that's very, very interesting, madam.
Yes. What's interesting? The only interesting thing I see here is that there's currently a stranger residing on my stairs. Is that correct? Do you see this? Right there.
Thatch leans into Sneed and says, "Is this the seneschal?"
That he's gonna lean in closer and whisper into your ear. That is someone pretending to be the madam of the house.
Is it possible
who
if I could try to make a perception check on that?
Sure. I mean, you're paying attention to them. Yeah, roll perception.
11.
No, you didn't
No.
hear. Ilya can roll
Gotcha.
too if Ilya's paying attention.
Ilya is paying attention. I do think I would roll that. Okay. All right. Oh, no.
14.
14?
No, I don't think you would have heard the whisper either with a 14.
Thatch
Yeah.
says back.
See, this is how you whisper, everyone.
Thatch replies to Sneed, goes, "And who would be so bold as to do that, do you think?"
Just as Thatch says that, the other door across the hallway from where you are at, the door opens up, and standing in the doorway is a young woman, roughly the same age as Traylane, looking almost identical to Traylane, except she looks like she's 100% human. She opens the door, her eyes go wide, and a very large smile comes across her face as she goes, "Mother, you came home!"
Traylene looks in. I don't know. This is just wow. This might even be like a wisdom check for the concentration. Like this might even be a wisdom check for the concentration check. This is
Roll a con save. Let's see if you can maintain concentration.
22. Okay, not what I expected, but
You keep your composure a little bit. Yeah, this girl runs up to you and embraces you in a hug, a very firm hug, like a loving embrace.
Traylene, as her mother, is unable to give a hug back and just looks down.
Mother, I thought you were injured. What? I thought you and Papa. What? Where is he here too?
No response. Just nothing.
What? Is Papa okay? Mom, you're scaring me a little bit.
Go back to your room.
But I wasn't in. I was just in the study reading. I wasn't in.
Let's go back.
Mother, what's wrong? Who's this with you? Mother?
Who are
Addressing you, Ilya.
Who?
Yeah, I think Ilya bows to her, and he says, "I am Alyosha of House Infernos, not royal. He doesn't say that. He says, elite guard on loan," and then he steps back behind Traylon.
I even with like you committing to the bit, Traylane just says out loud, "Who are you?"
What do you mean? Who?
That's just inching out of the room.
You're Homer Simpsoning back into the bushes.
Yeah, that's just going back to the basement.
Although I do have a question for Cody and Traylon and Luke, I guess.
Yeah.
Would Traylon recognize the Inferno's name?
Infernos.
Probably not.
Okay. I didn't
Yeah,
know
probably not.
how up the house got in the nobility.
Traylane
using-
specifically would probably not.
Okay.
Now, if you were to say, well, actually, the other girl probably wouldn't either. Now, if you were actually speaking to like the real Mama Uhyris, that's a different story. She'd probably recognize that. But
Mama Uhyris.
are you actually like slinking back into the basement?
Thatch isn't slashing it. He's not going into the basement. I think he'd be. Shit. The only other two doors are behind Traylane and not Traylane. Oh, but that one would be slightly because she ran over to Traylane. I think Thatch would be trying to get into the study if everybody is like all busy. He would be like slinking towards the other door.
Okay. So where do I go from here? I don't even know. Sneed does not move. He doesn't adjust his posture. He doesn't do anything except for say to the young woman, Lainey, why don't you go back to the study like your mother suggested? And she looks over to Sneed and says, but Mr. Sneed, is something going on? There's been commotion around the house. Mom, what's going on? Sneed, what's happening? Who is? She looks over at Thatch. And who's this? Is this are you a new guard? Who are you?
Yeah, I'm one of the new hires. I can't. He holds up the now almost completely destroyed and wrinkled flyer.
Roll a deception check with advantage.
Ugh, it's a good thing it's with advantage. That is a 12.
I told them I didn't need more guards. There's enough guards here. She's just gonna sigh.
Yes,
guess I'll just go back to the study.
The heir doesn't need more guards, right? You, the heir of the Uhyris family.
I mean, look around. There's guards everywhere. There's soldiers everywhere. I think I'm pretty well protected. This house is essentially a fortress. It was built to be a fortress. It's like I'm stuck. I'm trapped. I never get to see the outside world.
Can I try to see through Traylane's disguise as her mom?
Roll an investigation check.
Traylane as her mom is actively staring at this person. Like
that is a 13.
I would venture to say that without having prior insight to what was happening, you've never met the woman before. It's pretty convincing. Okay, Venya, from your gargoyle perch, you can roll a perception check for me.
21.
Also 21 tonight. Directly below you at the door, the main door to the house, it opens up and some people step out and you begin speaking, and you overhear them talking about what kind of a surprise visit is this? Why were we not prepared for this? Why did nobody know about this? That like she just drops in and expects everything to be hunky dory and we're just supposed to wipe the mud off of her fucking boots? Like what? I hate working for these people, and if the money weren't so good, you bet your ass I'd be like down at the tap room right now. And it's just they're bitching about their employer back and forth. And you can certainly pick up the implication that it sounds like the matriarch of the Uhyris clan is inside the house.
Okay, well, that's some information.
Yeah, let's go in now. God.
Where's Clementine?
Melted.
Well, that's a good question.
Oh,
yeah, I was
no,
saying, you never.
Yeah, we
prepared
haven't had
time.
No, because we were taking baths. Okay. I love the bath. I'm not talking shit. Thank you. You're okay. So Clementine is still melted. That is correct. That is some information, and I don't know that they're here, right? So She will patiently lie in wait. I'm sorry to be the boring one this time.
Okay, Thatch, what are you doing? You start sneaking into the study when the young woman, whom Sneed referred to as Lainey.
Yeah, but I don't
Got you.
like how interested Sneed is in the person he thinks is pretending to be Treylane's mom. So he's sort of like stuck, sort of frozen in indecision at the moment, just waiting to see what Sneed will do.
Okay, what's Traylane doing?
Traylane looks like she. I mean, this is like probably visible to even Ilya. Like she looks like just completely broken right now, almost to the extent of like to fall back and just like curl up. There's no like active tears right now. She's still trying to hold this like disguise, but this is such a shocking thing to her.
Ilya, do you have anything to add?
The Smeed is still in the room with us, right?
Correct. He's still leaning up against the wall at the top of the stairs.
I'm not going through a crisis of self, but I do have to get her out of here somehow. Yeah. Okay. I think he'll step out from behind her and kind of like 45-degree turn very sharply and go, sorry to impose, but we did have other matters to attend to. Are you ready to attend to those matters?
Yes, Madam Uhyris, are you, why don't you go attend to your other matters? Listen to your manservant.
I think one of the first little tidbits of Ilya you see break through the disguise is him whispering guard under his his breath.
You do realize that for you to, as a servant, talk and kind of usher the matriarch around, that is already kind of a red flag, but I'm gonna roll this. Okay, I feel like I am completely different than Traylane right now, but all right. So I guess you kind of just she like looks over at him and she kind of looks over at the servant and just starts walking towards the door.
To the study, or like to leave? Like what
Just
door?
to
Where are you
leave, like
going?
as implied, like we had other business to attend to, whatever that vague business is. We're going to leave, I guess.
Yeah. How much of a head start did Thatch get on us?
He's literally standing there.
Oh.
Yeah, Thatch didn't
Okay.
leave. Thatch was confused.
Okay, I'm going to send. I don't know. You can tell me no mechanically because it's not how they work. But if I can, because my swarm is still on the ground, I would like to send a spider to crawl up Thatch and like perch on his hand as kind of a signal of who we are.
Okay. That you witness this ethereal. How big is the spider? Is it a big one or is this a little itty bitty one?
I think it's just like a little. Like, have you seen the jumping spiders that are like so cute and people make like Studio Ghibli terrariums for them? It's like the cutest, happiest little spider you've ever seen, but the swarm is creepy crawly right now.
So it's a creepy looking spider.
No,
It's
creepy
cute.
crawly.
It's cute, but it's creepy. It's creeping.
It's a jumping spider.
So yeah, Thatch, you have an ethereal spider climbing up your person.
Thatch looks at the spider, and then have you left the room then?
Yeah, I'm following trailing out, but I'm hoping you will recognize that someone sent you a bug.
Thatch looks at the spider, and then looks at the open door, and then looks at the spider, and then looks at Sneed. What is Sneed doing?
Staring
Staring at the door or me?
Waiting at the group of you, just waiting for a response. Like he's not being subtle about him clocking the deception here, but he's not acting on his knowledge of clocking.
So it's obvious to Traylane, like the gig is up, almost. Like, is that obvious now, or?
I don't know. I don't think it would be. You're not really paying
Thatch
attention
knows.
Yeah.
Thatch knows.
Yeah, it was 11,
Sneed
wasn't it?
knows.
Yes. Thatch, I would say Thatch would know that Sneed knows, yes.
But Thatch isn't. I guess would you say that the spider is enough for Thatch to know? Thatch. Or should I make like an insight check
I mean, it's pretty. You've traveled with Ilya a little
Okay,
bit long enough
okay.
to know. I mean, it's in the swarm. Ilya's swarm doesn't come and go. It's like they're constantly around. So it's yeah.
Thatch,
I would say
Thatch lets out a loud.
I think if you looked around the guard now that you've noticed too, you would see like
There's a lot of
centipedes and
bugs
cockroaches just like crawling around his feet.
There's
Oh my
a
god, my
lot
cat just crawled on my feet as I said that and nearly jumped out of my chair.
Thatch lets out a loud old man sigh. It's like, well, sweet, it was a pleasure seeing you again, but I'm going to take my leave as well. Good luck finding whoever it was that you were looking for. And starts to walk out the door after Drylene and Ilya.
I'll pass my regards, your regards, on to our mutual friend in the basement.
Yeah, just tell him if he's going to arrest people that he should probably search them first.
That's good advice. It's good advice to give.
I'm
Not
sure
a very good
I'll
spy
be...
master, is he?
No, I got that impression. But again, it was a pleasure seeing you again, Sneed. I'm sure I will be seeing you again shortly. Or later, sooner rather than later.
before Traylane is able to fully exit the room as this interaction is going on, a couple things happen. Lainey turns around and comes back and says, "Mother, when you're ready, let's sit down and read a book together. I think I would like that. It's been some time since we've read a book together. I'll go pick one out. We can sit by the fire like we did when I was a girl."
Just pour salt in it, Cody.
The other thing is that as that is happening, Lainey turns around and smiles and skips back into the study, and then Sneed walks over to with an outstretched hand in Ilya's direction. He wants to shake your hand.
I actually think Ilya just stares at him. It's like that blank expression, and if Traylon commands it, essentially, but he is not going to accept or reciprocate without permission in this state of mind. Ilya's dad's like in the spirit world, like he's not gonna break. I've got her on lock.
Then he'll turn to you, Traylane, still with his hand outstretched.
Can I insight this? Or just
Sure,
to see why
sure.
he's doing whatever I can gather. 16.
He looks like he has something to say.
She kind of looks down at it and tries to recompose herself. It was a pleasure, but doesn't take the hand.
He'll drop his hand, and he'll snap his fingers once, and the snake around his shoulders will slither down, and is going to slither around over to Thatch's feet and go in between your legs, over your toes, before making its way up or out the hallway on the opposite side and disappearing around the corner. And Snee's going to lean in, not close enough to whisper or to be weird or uncomfortable. I mean, it's very unsettling. He's a very unsettling individual, but he'll lean in just enough.
Well, the pleasure was all mine, Ms. Uhyris.
And he'll wink.
I'll be seeing you soon.
He'll turn to you, Thatch.
I'll certainly be seeing you soon.
Thatch gives kind of a loose salute in response.
You know where the front door is. Isn't that right, Miss Uhyris?
Yes, I do.
I'll tell Lainey you said goodbye.
And he'll slink his way into the study.
Thatch will walk up to Traylane and say, "Was there anything else that we needed from here before we left?"
I just want to leave.
I think Ilya's gonna answer and say, well, we have 3 scrolls, but we're missing a 4th.
I don't have any scrolls on me. I don't
God
have
damn
any.
it.
I'm not like you people.
We're missing a very talkative scroll with a picture of a melted cat on it. Have you seen that scroll anywhere?
No, I wasn't even aware she was here.
Well, it is a scroll, and it's missing, so we should locate it.
Speaking of that, Venya, as you are waiting around, observing the front, listening to the bitching and moaning of the various soldiers and guards, you catch a little bit of movement out of the corner of your eye. coming from the same space that you had come from, the same area that you had originally climbed from. There's a little ledge on the outside of the house. It's kind of like, it's not a balcony. It's just a little decorative ledge almost that you were able to kind of use to shimmy your way over here. And as you glance over, you see that a large black snake is slithering along the ledge in your direction, flicking its tongue.
This is crazy. She jumps. No, I that might be a fun fact. I don't know if Venya does snakes.
Okay. So you just jump.
Yeah.
Free fall.
Well, feather fall. But how high is it? Like, what's
20.
Is this like a story? Is this like a
This
floor?
is close to the top of the house, so like almost the third floor. So like 30 feet or so. You could survive
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I will
Tuck and
feather fall,
roll.
but I want to like feather fall up. Like I'll notch the spell slot, but I want it to be like at the end. Like I want her to intentionally fall fast and then like catch herself.
Is the cage ready?
Yeah, is the cage ready? I guess.
You jump down and you feather fall last minute and land softly on the ground
With the people bitching, presumably.
in front of
like
the
I'm.
people who are bitching. Yes.
Yeah.
It's as you land, those of you inside the house, you hear coming from outside of the house, "What the fuck?"
That would be the scroll we're looking for, I bet.
I would also presume that, yes.
So what do you do, Venya? You hit the ground. You surprise the shit out of these guys.
Okay, so has it been 10 minutes?
It's probably been about 10 minutes at this point, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has it been 10 minutes for the purpose of still having
Yes.
Expeditious Retreat? Okay.
Meaning it's expired, yes.
Okay, so how does action economy work right now?
Whatever you want it to be.
Okay, so Fenya's gonna stand at attention and salute like super straight and super proper. Pop another Expeditious Retreat and take off into the woods from whence she originally came when she snuck up on the house.
How's our disguise
run
self
again.
doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
hold
I
on.
don't. I mean, that's you guys.
You guys probably about halfway through the
Okay.
time. Yeah.
Will we have enough time to leave?
I want to make one comment
Yes.
real quick. You guys are fucking cartoon characters. This is just a big fat cartoon.
I mean, I've never played even the most serious D&D that wasn't a little fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, for me right now, like I the people that are pulling me through this, because I think Traylane would have just given up at this point. Ilya and Thatch are probably pulling Traylane through this. Like this is, if you get what I'm saying, like we're in the middle of all these knights and guards. I don't know if she has clocked that he knows. Even if she did, she might have just given up there. But who knows?
So what are you guys doing on the inside? You heard the what the fuck? What are you doing?
Waiting to
That's-
hear
Yeah.
what
Looks
the others
good.
say.
Ilya says, should I run after her?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, get a head start on us, see if you can get her, and then we will follow you at a... And then he kind of mock bows at Traylon. Nobel pace.
And that's just like dead sprints out the door
I feel like-
in the direction of the yelling.
I feel like when Thatch comes outside, Fenya's like screaming behind her, like, you don't have to work for them if you don't want to! Like giving her unsolicited advice.
Everyone else, I think I'm in charge now. I'm the ranking officer here. I was promoted in the basement. So everybody else try to flank her on the outsides. I will pursue directly.
I need a deception check for that one, please.
With your fucking mind.
Jesus
Whoa!
Christ.
Wait, that's so good. 18.
Yeah, 18 with a
They-
-1.
The guards that you're talking to look at each other and then they look to you and they're like, "But she's going that way. Why would we flank this way?"
Have you never studied tactics? We're gonna catch her in a pincer maneuver.
Oh my god, no wonder he was promoted so fast. And they took off.
That's just dead sprints after me.
Okay, that's funny. So Venya took off like Roadrunner down the street. Thatch quickly followed after directing the guards, rather, to go in opposite directions. What are Treylane and Ilya doing?
The tieflings. Ilya's my guide. I do not have that right now.
Yeah, you're still gonna have to walk in front of him. So I think he's going to use his message quicker this time and be like, we just gotta keep it together. We gotta follow Thatch. We gotta find Venya, grab Bonic. Focus on that.
All right, go.
And then you have to walk first though.
Yeah, she's walking. She's walking. I mean, I don't know. I heard the direction that they went and look over that way. How many of the guards and knights have left for him?
All of them. There's only a handful. There's only a few.
I mean, on
Out
the
the door right there.
exterior, the outside, the guards and contingents that we walked.
Oh, you mean like
past.
ones outside?
Yes.
Outside of the house.
Yes.
Like on the property.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, they see a skinny little girl hastily running away. They're probably focused on chasing after her, I would imagine.
Okay. Is there anyone in earshot?
Not focused on do what?
Is there anyone in earshot, or can see us currently?
Not right this second, no.
I'm still gonna be careful and message. We gotta keep going. I don't know if it's a great idea for us to don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Just if you think it's best.
I think. Do you think Thatch can get Venya on his own? Because last time we left them, all of this happened.
I don't know Thatch that well. I don't know what he can do and what he is capable of. So I have no clue whether he can keep up with her, but as far as I'm aware, I believe...
Like we cut to Thatch in the woods, already winded.
She's a runner. She's a track
I'm
star.
not even sure how fast...
It's me! You can
Alright.
slow down.
I'm not even sure how fast Miss Hazard is. As far as it may seem, I hardly know her either.
I need Treylane and Ilya to please make perception checks.
Okay.
No.
Actually, you know what? All of you can actually make this perception check.
17. Why is my physical dice not rolling?
Oh, fuck.
I am going to
9.
add a d8 from my... Oh,
24.
well,
Are you gonna
that's
do it,
already
Zol?
a 24.
Are you gonna do
Never mind.
I are too worried about Treylane right now.
Treylane and Thatch, the two of you, hear it almost sounds kind of like a small plane in the sky.
Into the woods. Into the woods now.
You just gonna sprint towards the woods?
Whatever cover we can get to, like shade or anything that can... I assume we're far from the estate at this point, like we've been walking. So we can't just get back to the estate, go back inside.
Anybody want to look up into the sky?
Not I.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I gotta see it. I'll take a look as I'm saying that.
Zooming high in the sky, not high, probably about 100 feet up, towards the estate. You see a little flying figure. And he is cruising. He shouts down to the ground. My friends, don't breathe! Hold your breath! And as he says this, a gas, some type of smoke, begins to pour off of him, almost like exhaust fumes. It's green. It's like a light, like sickly green color. And he does a flyby over the estate and over the property, kind of like he's spraying pesticides. Is what it kind of looks like. And as the gas comes down, and this whatever this is comes down to the ground, I'm assuming. I'm not going to assume anything. Actually, the only people who heard this would have been the two people who passed the perception checks.
I did tell you, Ilya, and I probably would relay this to Ilya as well.
Hold your breath. As the gas settles on the ground, one by one, as you guys are making your way out of the property, the grounds, you can see guards dropping
I think that's our sign to go.
to the ground.
Does it look like they're...
One by one. You don't know?
Oh, God.
They're dropping to the ground.
Yeah, we're booking to work.
We're booking it. Yeah. Following after. Can I look for where Thatch ran off to?
Make a perception check. Separate from your other one.
Yeah. Thank God. 18.
Yeah, you can see him. He's
He's holding a tree.
Yeah. So normally the colors of his outfit would kind of obscure him in like the foliage of the forest, but yeah, he's very much like he said, he's winded from running after Venya. You can see that he's leaning up against a tree and just slowly making his way in the same direction.
Yeah, I start running that way, and I'm trusting Traylon to follow.
Yeah. Guess I'll follow.
I mean, you can go the opposite way if you want.
No, I'm not splitting the party. What are you talking about? What are you doing here?
Did anybody let Venya know she's so much further ahead to hold her breath?
I couldn't have. There's no way.
Nobody.
Yeah, she was gone.
Counterpoint.
That's already yelling.
Even with message. Like,
So, nobody. Counterpoint. If I can dash like 120 feet in a turn, am I still in the range of the poison?
how fast is Robotic?
That's true. You probably be long gone by now.
Wait, but I should probably turn around.
Do you turn around once you get up and out of it?
I guess it depends. Can I do like another? I mean, I'm not. What's my passive is 13. Like, would I hear him yelling at me,
No.
or
no.
do I? Okay,
No, no.
then maybe not yet
The group
Thatch
of
now has to hold his breath anyway, so he's not yelling.
anymore.
So eventually, Trey Lane and Ilya catch up with that. Venya, you're long gone at this point. And as you catch up, the three of you catch up to one another. Again, you see the most of the guards that were outside, including those that were on the roof of the house, have fallen and are not moving.
Even breathing?
Unless you go up and investigate one.
No.
Yeah.
I can't even tell from this distance. Well, I guess they're wearing armor, so that you can't really tell that well.
So what are you guys doing once you get caught up?
Outsies, go, leave.
It's time to go.
We
Don't
go.
say nothing.
Probably. I mean, I don't even think going to Gold Crest is a good idea. Probably try to
We
find.
gotta hit the road.
Try to find Venya and then hit the road.
You look up to the sky real quick just to see where Bonnet went, and you can hear the buzzing sound, the zooming sound come back around. No more gas, no more exhaust is coming out, but he begins to spin. Now he's heading back in the same direction that you guys are running in, but he begins to spin out of control in the air.
How far away is he from us?
Probably a couple hundred feet at this point
I
when
can't.
you clock him.
Is it possible to get close enough to cast? Can I even cast this? I don't have a third level to do it. Oh no. What level is Feather Fall?
I'm pretty sure Feather
No,
Fall
no,
will touch
okay.
spell, my friend.
Is it? Which you can see a creature. Okay. Which you take when you or a creature you can see within 60 feet of you falls.
Oh, it's not touch.
60
That's
feet.
good.
So I have to get within 60 feet though.
Just wait for him to come up to you.
Oh, okay. Then,
He's not like straight across. It's
yeah. So like when he's within range, I'm like, and cast a Feather Fall.
okay. Yeah, we can do that. That'll work. So now he's just slowly. The spinning doesn't stop or slow down, but the trajectory slows down as he begins to creep to the ground, and you can hear him just yelling and just making weird noises, scared noises, as he's making his way to the ground.
Go over to Bonnet, just like offer a hand, and then kind of drag him to everybody else.
So once he hits the ground and you kind of pick him up and help him get situated and stuff, you can see that his mechanical wings are severely damaged. So they're sparking like they were before. They're smoking a little bit. They're not on fire. And he, once you stand him up onto his feet, he stumbles because he's dizzy, and he says, I don't think we have much time. Wait, you're not... Who... Mr. Thatch, who's this one?
Hold on.
And
Let's just go, Bonnet. No time.
He throws up on your feet. I'm so sorry, man.
99% sure that is Trey Lane.
This is Uhyris. Is that you?
It's Miss Uhyris. Let's go. Let's go.
Look.
Let's go.
You just pull him, and he starts just trying to tag along as best as he can on his
Mr.
stubby little
Bonnet.
legs.
I have a question. That's not going to, they're just unconscious, right? Like they're asleep.
I mean, it was an untested poison. I think so. I don't know. I can't say for sure. The ones who fell off the roof, that's a pretty far drop.
Oh, no.
I think they're asleep though. It was really quick on the fly. I
They
had
were
an inkling.
probably they were asleep when they fell. Yeah,
All right,
off the roof.
let's get out of here.
So with all of the guards sleeping, you guys are just running past unconscious guards on the ground. Where are you going? Venya first. I want to know where Venya's going first.
How much time do you think has passed? So, like, the thought process and the trajectory was to follow a similar path that she came on when she was originally stalking Thatch on the way in.
Mhm.
So we're talking like tree line, but deep enough to not be seen from the road. And depending on how much time has passed, like, she's gonna slow down. Like,
I mean, by the time that your spell would end, that is more than enough time for you to even going on through the edge of the woods and like that's more than enough time to get yourself off of the estate grounds with how fast you're moving.
for clarity's sake, and anyone that's watching this, we should say she reeled it back a little sooner, because if we're actually doing like 6 actions in a minute, she's like across the country, and that's not real. So that's not a thing.
So you can easily get off of the grounds. You can and probably almost on the outskirts of town proper by this point, I would say.
So when Venya gets to a point where she knows that she's not being followed anymore, she'll turn around and start backtracking.
Okay. So you do that, and it's not long until you see your 4 companions kind of huskily making their way in the direction that you were previously going. Trailing and Ilya's disguise. Are you guys remaining disguised? You have probably a few more minutes at this point.
I think she doesn't think about it at this point. It's still on. It's still she's still disguised as her mother.
Ilya drops it for
Ilya
sure.
drops. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you guys meet up probably off the grounds, but not quite inside the town just yet.
Where do we go from here?
What happened in there?
Mm,
There was a snake, and they really don't like their boss. And what did you do in the house, Mr. Thatch? And whose bill are you? Where's my trailing?
Oh, and now I drop it. Miss
It
Hazen,
melts away.
we need to
It
get.
literally melts.
We need to go now.
Oh, are you in trouble, trailing?
I was wondering the same thing.
Let's just get somewhere safe, and I think me and Miss Hazard have a lot of explaining to do. But first, I don't think we're safe anywhere. Do any of you know anywhere to go?
Well, the woods are nice this time of year.
The woods are indeed nice this time of year.
Venya claps her hands like boisterously and is like, I love camping.
I can't say I've ever camped before.
We were just camping, trailing. Did you forget about all our fun times and you did my hair?
I did your hair?
I think you did my hair. Well, it wasn't at the camping, it was with the Goyle.
Are you talking about the dye? We did that in the city.
Trailing, I know you went camping before.
Whatever. Let's go.
Bonnet collapses onto the ground.
I scoop him. Bonnet! What did you do to my bonnet?
That was
Got it.
entirely self-inflicted.
For some reason, she just believes you.
Oh God.
I scoop him. Bonnet gets scooped. I will investigate shortly.
It's his favorite place to be. Just scooped under your arm like a football. So where are you going?
Where they said?
Going to the woods?
In the
Yeah,
woods?
we're like Pooh Bear 100-acre wood hiking into nothing, I guess, for the time being, just to regroup.
Somebody needs to make a survival check.
I think that would be my job.
I mean, I'm okay with survival, but still, no.
17.
That's pretty good. Yeah, so you guys make your way into the woods. Ilya's kind of leading the way a little bit, clearing some various little pieces of brush to make it easier for you. And eventually you come not too far into the woods, but eventually you come into a small little clearing with enough space on the ground to kind of hunker down for a minute. It's flat enough to where if you wanted to set up a tent, you probably could comfortably.
Absolutely would like to set up my brand new tent.
You got one for both of us, right? So who would be?
I got a
so-
2-person
Yeah.
tent. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, because we talked about this last session and then the world went to hell. Do I notice Venya kind of avoiding my swarm?
Hmm.
Is Venya avoiding the storm?
I don't think it's like life or death, but she doesn't love the creepy crawlies.
Okay, yeah. So
maybe a little bit. Like maybe if they're just too close.
I feel like they're up to fireflies right now. But Ilya would like to pull you aside and just say like, hey, I've noticed ever since we got our bug hugs and almost died, you've
Bug
kind
hugs.
of been avoiding them, and I would like to show you something. And Firefly lands on his palm, and only Venya can see this because the Fae are always illusioned unless instructed otherwise. And he's like, look at this. And the firefly kind of unravels into a little yellow flame, and you see a small Fae humanoid creature peering up at you. And he
Oh.
goes, you don't have to fear them. They're not actually bugs. And if you're ever afraid of one of my bugs, you can always ask them, and they can show you their true form. And if you look out, you can see them all as Fae creatures right now. You see, like, one hanging out on Thatch's shoulder. You see, like, 5 hovering around Traylon just because they've spent the most time with her. This one's your favorite. Or, sorry, other way around.
This one was my favorite.
You're her favorite.
I guess that's good.
And so she just, here you go. And then he like kind of floats it up while everyone else is making camp, and it transforms back into a lightning bug and kind of lands on your shoulder. You don't have to be afraid.
You know, Ilya, I will allow it, but if this one rips my guts out, we will be having the words.
Well, unfortunately, they can only protect me due to our agreement, but I don't stop them from picking their favorites. So she will do not so much ripping and more so comforting when you need her.
I don't mind lights.
She can change into whatever bug you'd like.
Look,
If you'd like her to stay Firefly all the time, she can do that.
Venya Tinker Tool makes a mechanical firefly out of buttons and bobby pins.
They don't have names unless we give them names also. So if you want to name her, I'm sure she'd appreciate it.
I will think on this.
And then he kind of like bows and starts helping set up again.
So a few
Well,
minutes. Go ahead. Continue.
So while that's going on, Thatch is kind of like hanging out near Trey Lane because he doesn't have a tent to set up. And I think it's quiet for a while.
Jalen is staring
Thatch
forward.
Thatch is like, so is there anything you wanted to talk about?
Hey,
I thought you said you didn't have siblings, or you said you had.
Hmm?
You didn't say you had siblings.
I have a brother.
Right. That is what I remember. Yes. So I
don't-
take it that was a surprise.
I don't know who that was. I have been at that estate almost my entire life, and I have no idea who that was.
Hmm. It looked exactly like you, minus the horns, though. So
I don't understand.
it's some kind of arcane bullshit, I think.
Yes, arcane bullshit. It is some sort of arcane bullshit. Just like my life, apparently.
Maybe it was an illusion. I know that's a kind of magic. It could have just been an illusion.
Elaine, you physically felt the embrace when she came to you.
It was not an illusion.
Hmm.
I am also like to apologize, Mr. Thatch.
Or
I don't. Well, they said that they were. What exactly did they say? Whenever I first asked the guards, it was like they had somebody Mr. Brood and in the basement, right? Did they ever mention Thatch or?
They didn't say him by name. They just said they had somebody in the basement.
Okay. Well,
Or it was like they think they might have one of them in the basement or something like that.
Well, I assume that they apprehended you.
Oh, I mean, in the loosest sense of the term, I walked into a cage and then walked back out of the cage.
Is there any reason why? Is
I
it
mean, I
the
just-
job posting or?
the posting wasn't to be put in a cage. I think it's because I asked about the seneschal, and he wasn't there.
Wait, they put you in the cage after you
I-
mentioned Zaylog?
I cannot be more clear. I walked into the cage.
You can
Do not
sit-
feel any sort of guilt for what transpired there. And Sneed is an idiot, the cruel idiot, but a victim of circumstance nonetheless.
Wait.
Now, Brood, on the other hand, is a more willful antagonist, but also an idiot.
I've only seen.
So if there were two people that were after you, I would want it to be them, I think.
I don't think you know what we've had to deal with for the past 3 days.
No, they mentioned
God, it's
something
only been
about the
3 days.
papers. They mentioned something about the papers, but I haven't been reading them.
Mr. Thatch, I have been shot at. I've fallen out of an air skiff. I have been blown back by a shockwave. I've almost had several knights shoot at me. I've accidentally killed someone. No, more than someone. I've killed multiple people, Mr. Thatch.
It happened right in front of me. It was really, really gross.
And every step
Did
of this,
any of it... Sorry, go ahead.
and
I
every
know this is traumatic for you.
step of this journey feels like we're degrading more and more. And every time I try to explain this to someone, they act like I'm crazy, Mr. Thatch.
If it means anything to you, I believe you when you say accidental, and that this is...
That's when Bonnick interjects, and it's just like, she exploded somebody's chest.
not entirely your fault. But I'll also, I suppose, I've come this far, so I will continue to help as well as I can.
I don't know why anybody would help us.
Neither do I.
You-
But it's where I found myself. I suppose if we want to justify it, I did have the flyer to guard the Uhyris heir, so I intend to follow through on that job posting.
Well, I don't think you can get the other job now, can you? I don't think
No.
they're going to accept you
No,
there.
that ship has sailed. I wonder if those two idiots are still running in different directions.
No, the other trailing seemed like she was having a fantastic time, so...
Is that a solace?
Hmm?
Is that do you take that as solace, or
No, it's... I've spent my entire life looking toward my parents for something, and the first thing I find is a replacement for me, Mr. Thatch. I feel like I have lost everything.
I don't think it was a very good family to begin with.
I don't know why you could say that. You don't know that.
It's families like that that I indirectly fought for most of my life.
And I have served them my entire life. If nothing else, service goes where, Mr. Thatch?
Blood and death and profit.
I'm sure they have their reasons.
Not good ones.
You don't know that.
Whatever you say. Speaking of, what the hell is a Wickendesh?
Oh.
Wickendence?
Well, do you...
Cavendish?
I feel like we should explain to Mr. Flame as well exactly what he's getting himself into.
It's easy to find him. He's already cooking dinner at the fire.
Honestly, you probably could have overheard the entire conversation. I don't know if there was
Probably, but again, Ilya's gonna not. He's gonna clock it. Cook dinner. What does everyone want? Probably comfort food.
But yeah, like I feel like I'm not gonna go over the whole. Oh, we did this, and this. Like I would like to explain it just so you are caught up. I'm not gonna like RP all that out, just so.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, but you have the knowledge of a majority of it. But we have not necessarily Wiccan Dance yet, because I do want to do that in character.
I kind of like the thought that Trailing starts to RP it out and explain it all, and Illy's like, "Yeah, no, I heard you weren't
That's
whispering."
great. That's crazy. Yes, and
Bonnick interjects. We really need to teach you how to properly whisper, Miss Uhyris.
yeah,
I think it's a byproduct of growing up privileged. She would just talk openly and people would pretend not to hear.
Mr. Thatcher, I want to set the record straight here. I was never allowed to leave home. I am not. I mean, I was privileged in the sense that I had a place to stay and eat. But I'm not necessarily privileged. You've lived a life, right? You've gone out. You've seen other people. You've talked to people. I was not allowed to do that, Mr. Thatch. So does that seem privileged to you?
Venya puts her hand on your shoulder.
I think as Traylion's getting worked up in this conversation, your draconicness starts to come out just a little bit.
Spicy.
Your horns get a little bit sharper. Your eyes begin to kind of shape just a little bit closer to reptilian.
Anyways.
You're right. I have been out and seen the world. I've met a lot of people, killed a lot of them, and a lot of them tried to kill me. And that is entirely due to it being my only choice. So you may have been trapped in a house, but I was trapped by opportunity, or lack thereof.
I'm sorry. Well,
Is this your first time fleeing your house?
I'm not fleeing my house, Mr. Flame. The circumstances of this, I came back to my house. I think you don't understand. I love my family.
Then that is privilege. And then he goes back to cooking.
Mr. Ilya, you are versed in the knowledge of souls.
No, I'm versed in the knowledge of bugs. I also.
It was
have
an assumption.
Yeah, I just again a little autism bonk for Ilya. He's like, I also came from a privileged house and I fled it, which is why you have those magnificent horns, and my father shaves mine every time he catches me. These get shaved down to the bone, to my skull. And as he says that, you can see that the points are artificially
Praline
sawed.
is straight up glaring at you when you say magnificent horns. And she goes, magnificent is not the word for it. I am the only one in my family like this, and this has held me back from being anything a part of their family. I am, again, you fail to understand.
No, you fail to understand the honor of your own blood because somebody told you should be ashamed of it. And I lose mine every time I grasp my freedom. I can only grow them this far because they've been shaved down so much. Because they are an honor in my house.
I have never been able to live a life because of these horns.
Everyone, you can live a life with those horns. Just because someone told you can't doesn't mean you can't. It is up. You have fled your house, whether you want to accept that or not. And now it is time to live a life carrying your horns.
She's so
because we just tried to deliver you back, and things went very poorly.
Saylock wasn't there.
Wait. I want to interject. Venya's like laying in the grass casual and is like, Raylene, do you want us to take you back? Do you want to go back to the Royal Guard?
There's a long pause. Like a long pause. She kind of like looks at the ground a little bit. Don't know, Miss Hazard. That's all?
You know the way I see it. The way I see it is that everybody has a deal, and we are always looking at what is greener in somebody else's grass. And we are always looking at the one who has the long curly hair, the short straight hair. Ilya thinks that you are privileged because you are born to a nice family and you love them. And you think that Ilya is privileged because they don't feel the same way they do about their body like you do. And you know what? Venya is the most privileged of all of you because I grew up as a criminal and my daddy died loving me. Everybody has a deal. If you don't want to go back, then you need to get along.
Ilya definitely hands Venya the first plate of dinner.
If anybody looks over to Bonnick, he is literally fast asleep.
Also, have it be known, she gives this like little speech while she's playing with her firefly.
I was gonna say like the
Just
little
in the
yeah.
grass, like yeah. This is casual conversation for her. Sometimes she will just have random musings amongst the madness.
Does anybody know what it would mean that Jack was given a soul by his father, or was that maybe metaphorical?
What?
Can
What
I?
are you talking about?
Oh,
I
actually,
overheard.
Everybody has a soul, right?
I overheard Jack talking to somebody he called father, and he was being threatened to find you two, I presume,
Can I
because his father
do a-
gave him a soul.
What?
Can I do a religion check to see if Ilya would have heard anything about like pacts or deals or soul exchanges on his journeys?
You can do an Arcana check.
Damn it. All right.
This is the one freebie I'll say. This is not due to any religious aspect.
15.
So, in your kind of travels amongst the the back and forths and the in betweens of the hells and things like that, you've heard of potentially inserting souls into beings that typically do not often have souls.
Okay. Yeah, I think
How
he
to
thinks,
do that or anything
Oh.
like that? That's
Yeah.
kind of type of knowledge is gone.
Yeah, he thinks about it for a second. He's like, now that you say that, I have heard a couple rumors of it's not exactly a soul exchange, but it's like you take something without a soul and you can put a soul in it like a vessel, but I think it's like an empty cup situation,
Wait,
can't
So,
overflow the
do-
wine.
with
Do regular rats have souls?
I flunked out of philosophy class. I'm so sorry.
wait, with the new info, with hearing the way Ilya described that, can I make an Arcana check because I create artificial life from objects?
Sure.
Not much better. 16. So about the same, I would assume.
You get the thinking like, wait, if that's a thing, is that something that I can do?
Like, does Glenn have a soul?
Do robotic cats dream of electric mice?
Look, there's your title.
That's what it's called. That's it.
That's
That was
the title of the episode,
that's
yeah.
it. That's the title of the episode.
Too robotic. It has no context whatsoever. Only one thing in the episode.
Yeah.
But
Or-
hey.
I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. You saw Jacket? What the hell? You're alive?
Yes. Yeah, he's incompetent.
Well, maybe.
But the important thing is apparently he didn't always have a soul.
Oh, well, I guess that is a thing that we know now. Are we sure he still has a soul? He's kind of an asshole.
It's a first person account of what I heard, but sounds like in the metaphorical sense maybe he doesn't have conscience. I think it's something that we should take note of. That, and they actually don't care all that much about you two. They're looking for the Wiccan Dance boy.
What?
At least that's what I heard. And something about a handler named Kit.
Nice. Mr.
Oh,
Tide.
Kid is not. He's, but he's not. They won't find Kid.
He sheds a tear in his sleep.
Does that
So-
name mean anything to you two?
Yes.
He's like, it was a bad time.
Traylon is still and looking forward.
A bad time that's going to bite us in the ass down the road?
Maybe because
Okay.
I don't. So she tells the story,
Noted.
but like kind of loosely, like how a child would.
Uh-huh.
Like we don't know what did it. He just started going the way of the like a plague.
I think you see Ilya like hands on their on the chin in a little row of fireflies, all listening to you
Yeah.
like an audience.
And I couldn't fix him.
Can't fix everybody.
You know, I can fix a lot of things.
Maybe the powers that be were saving your fixing powers for something more important.
Well, now I think the Weekend Dance, which is, by the way, Crimson Graffiti, anyone who cares. I gave him the best nickname, he didn't appreciate it. But
I know how you feel.
oh yeah, I forgot you did nicknames. How cute. I forgot. We didn't even talk about that and it was such a thing. Okay, moving on. But so I think the Weekend Dance boy, I think that he is not doing the fixing. I think he is now doing the breaking.
Was he the one who wrote you that note left in your tent that I didn't tell you about?
What?
Yes, he was.
Oh, okay.
So what that you didn't tell me about?
That wasn't my note.
Oh.
Figured you guys would find it eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's they were very close. Like kin. But
Well-
I don't know what they want. I don't know what I mean, maybe Jackak thinks that the Weekend Dance boy did all of the problems and we don't have any issues now.
Or that the Wicked Dance boy doesn't have a soul.
Or that the Wickendance boy is currently causing problems.
He's most definitely probably causing problems.
Though I still think we have some problems because you mentioned Pralane's brother, and he's looking at Thatch, and he goes and got a foe arrested, I guess? Fake arrested?
Voluntarily apprehended.
Incarcerated? Something? Yeah, so...
Voluntarily detained.
So, I still think we might be secondary or even further down the list problem
Maybe the
because we have
Wickendance.
that one with the non-maleficent.
I doubt they'll leave us
Horns.
alone.
Maybe the Wickendance boy has 2 souls and they want the other one.
Hey man, what's your deal with the souls? You got like a thing about souls?
When you hear somebody was given a soul, you tend to fixate on it a little bit.
That's
Especially if you didn't know that that was
entirely
a
fair.
thing that could happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, Traylene, I'm thinking these guys don't know that we're paper famous.
Do you have a soul? And he looks at Trailing.
What is
Do
your
we have to
deal?
worry about?
And it grabs her
putting-
chest.
Yeah,
I hope I do.
me too. That
If
would solve
anyone
it.
has a soul, it would be Traylene because she's the only one who cares if people die.
I care if people die, but it's not going to stand in between me and my goal.
What that anyway?
My
what's
goal?
your deal?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I was prescribed a certain lifestyle, very similar. Don't talk unless spoken to, don't be seen unless presented. And I ran away, and I drifted for a while. I've gotten taken in by people, druid circles, very fun. I'll have to tell you about it later. And yeah, now I'm just kind of trying to be wherever my father isn't. Oh, can I have that letter back, by the way?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he takes it right into the fire.
Oh shit! Oh my god, I love that trailer. Venya definitely would have read that.
So with all of the interactions and the small talk and the Bonnet snoring in the background, the events of the day begin winding down. The sun begins to set. It gets dark, and you guys make camp in the middle of the woods outside of Goldcrest for the night.
We want to establish a watch before we close.
I can take first watch because she is going to rebuild Clementine.
Yeah. I think Ilya's gonna turn to Thatch and like, do you want to take second or third, and I'll take the other one, and we can let non-magnificent horns catch up on some sleep because they've had a pretty rough day.
Barely sleep anyway, so I'll take third.
I believe
Perfect.
that.
I'll take second.
Thatch uses his coat as a blanket.
Shit, we gotta get you a bedroll, man.
See, I was
The
kind of
coat is
imagining
big
Thatch
enough.
using the coat as like a tent because of how big
It's
it
a big
probably
coat.
is. Just stick a stick
Like a
underneath it.
shelter. Yeah, a
Yeah.
shelter.
Okay.
And just uses a tree root as a pillow.
So, just for a visual, it's like Venya is like welding out of her arm.
One of your fingers is a blowtorch.
Yeah, like she like pulls down some goggles, is totally smoked around the face, is welding in the first part of this night.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's where we'll end with the beginning of the long rest tonight.
Okay.
We'll pick up next time.
Woo. Any surprises today? Because I gotta get that in.
I'm surprised we didn't fucking
For
get
me?
captured yet.
Yes, for you.
I
Anybody else too.
I had no surprises. I was not surprised by anything, including your reactions to everything that I threw at you.
Yeah. Now, to
I
everybody
was-
else. Yeah.
I was
I'm surprised that I left the cage. I was fully planning on just staying in there until something happened.
I was surprised you goaded Ilya into another serious conversation with you. This is
Oh my
not
God.
his vibe. He
I
can be rage baited though, so.
Oh, you rage baited Traylon very hard. You rage baited Traylon very hard.
She rage baited him as well. Sorry, Becky, go for it.
It's not mine. I want Luke to go actually because I think we share a surprise. Unless they talked about it above board, but we may share a surprise.
Yeah, the fucking me, but not me thing. That was a fucking surprise, yeah.
Yeah, who the fuck is Lady? Like, excuse me?
Well, it's Traylon. Traylani.
Like, what the fuck? Like, Venya doesn't even know about this. I feel like it
No.
hasn't. Like, I don't just assume
Well-
that things have been fully relayed.
Okay. Like we
So-
said, we had the conversation, and it was out loud. So you could potentially have heard it. Potentially.
Yeah,
have.
maybe.
Whether you were paying attention
Oh,
or not.
Yeah. Truth be told, like above board, I was paying attention, but I did not clock that was a public event, so I intentionally didn't interject.
No.
So I'm just gonna call it like I didn't.
Well, you were also conversating a little bit with it at the time. That was supposed to be like kind of a
Yeah.
mirrored event. So, or
Yeah, there was
parallel.
like a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Venya was playing with bugs.
Thatch was just feeling awkward with Traylon.
That's a great. I love that energy though. Like the fucking like they're both awkward energy people. So
We didn't look at each. They didn't look at each other a single time.
No, we were
while that
both
was
looking.
going on.
If there was a campfire,
It was-
we were looking at.
It was
Yeah.
probably like a looking down type of thing, like
Mhm.
real quick, just tiny itty bitty baby glances and then back to the fire every now and then.
Bonnick also surprised me. That was a fucking crazy.
I thought it was gonna be like a Drake rider.
I thought it was gonna be a fucking airship.
Yes, me too. I also thought it was going to be an airship, and I was worried it was going to be Sten. Like, I was like,
What a twist!
I know. You do that though. Like, what the fuck was Bonnie? I'm happy. That was great, but I wasn't expecting it at all.
Monica saved me once, you twice.
He's so good.
He's
And then
hereby
for a second, when you had him spin out, I thought you were gonna have him crash, and I was gonna have to murder everybody.
if there was nobody around to do Featherfall, he probably would have crashed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I may or may not John Wick the world if I lose into something that fucking stupid.
Don't worry.
And you all do have bugs too during downtime. Like they all come back to me when we're in action, but as soon as we sit down, like the swarm spreads out.
I like to
I think
imagine.
Thatch is
Sorry.
constantly that jumping spider.
Yeah, that's cute. I want to keep the Firefly theme. Like, I want to say the ones that go close to Venya just like pick up that vibe.
I like to imagine Traylane spends like the first 2 hours like in bed, not even sleeping, just eyes wide
Yeah.
open, mind too active.
If
Like,
there's a board.
yeah, like it was-
Just like, why didn't I ever read books with her?
yeah.
I
It's
asked
really
her
weird.
no.
every
It's
night.
really
I
weird.
ask all the
No.
time.
I'm sorry, that was a little bit of a knife twist.
Yeah, the emotional damage
Oh
of it
my
all.
god.
Yeah.
Do you think you guys could be secret twins?
That was my first thought.
I don't think that's the direction Cody's going with it.
I don't think that's it at all.
No.
Oh no.
I don't
Maybe,
know.
like one
that was
demon
what I
baby, one
thought.
human.
There
That was
is
what I thought too.
sorceress
Things are
trickery
happening. Yeah.
bullshit
But, I
that-
mean-
I guess we'll figure it
Yeah,
out
who
next
knows?
episode.
Who knows? I'm still shocked that nobody's asked about a certain thing. With Traylane in general, but I'll keep
Like,
that
why
private.
you fucking look like that?
Yeah,
Or
exactly. Like, I know my venue wouldn't ask that, but like,
Thatch has met tieflings before. I don't think he's ever really
well,
given any thought to it.
yeah. I mean, that's not what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
Are you talking about the dragon part?
Oh, that part,
a
yeah.
tiefling in a family of humans.
Oh. I see. I didn't realize your mom
goes
wasn't.
way back.
No,
That-
she was.
that's
I've said it
hip-
multiple
that's
times.
hip
She's human.
generation.
Yeah.
I think Ilya would know enough about how tieflings are made to kind of put two and two together, if it makes you feel better.
See, Venia just has the same life. Like she's a high elf in a family of dwarfs.
I completely no. You already explained yourself before. You explained exactly why. She doesn't understand
Wait,
it.
we did.
Yeah.
I think we actually did have like a
exact
talk about that a
same
while
thing.
ago.
Yeah, we made a joke about it.
Oh my god,
Like
you're
Garrett
right.
from Guards. Guy who just thought he was a tall dwarf.
Yeah.
But that's also the thing too. Like you can like say this over and over again, but unless you see it visually, you're probably not going to be like, oh, you know. But like if you put like an image of Traylane with her family, then yeah, like what? She's different. But
Ooh, that's one thing I
I'm
wanted.
just trying to
Oh,
figure out how socialist this world is.
one thing to point out. That reminds me. For visual sake, inside the house, there were no pictures or portraits of Traylane, but there were portraits that you guys would have seen in various rooms of the parents and the two children, the human Traylane and Bearwind.
Oh shit.
Well, maybe Traylane's just
would
crazy.
Traylane remember that? Like the two children, like, or would it be?
Oh my god.
Were you paying attention for it when you were walking in the house?
No. I mean in general, like when she was living in the house.
They weren't there when you were living in the house.
Oh my god.
Oh, you have some things to sleep on.
Yeah, there's some fucking arcane timey-wimey shit happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Mm.
I wonder if it's even the same house.
Mm.
Like
Oh,
it is,
like,
but it isn't.
Traylane actually isn't.
Do they have the
Uhyris.
Mandela effect in fantasy worlds?
Oh no.
We'll find out
It's
in
magic.
time. We'll find out in time.
I know. Okay, that was really fun. I missed
Yeah.
you guys.
I missed you guys
Oh,
too.
Fatty.
Yeah, that was good. Good times.
All right, everyone. Ooh,
We have a fatty delivery. Okay.
Fatty delivery.
Fatty delivery.
Kishi delivery. Okay, bye guys.
I'm gonna have to probably blow that out, but bye.